Hello children, welcome back to Environmental Studies class. We are starting with our chapter number 12 of your book, What If It Finishes. This is the part 1 for the chapter. Well, what does it refers to? The word it refers to the petroleum or the crude oil which is obtained, which is a fossil fuel and obtained from the deep inside from the earth, and it takes millions of years for it to form. So when we use it all up, we cannot quickly get it more because the time it is forming in is so much as compared to the time which is it is being used. So we will according to the existing supplies and the amount of for this fuel we are using, and at the speed which we are using it, it will run out in 50 years of time. So it is high time that we think that what if it finishes, the petroleum, the fossil fuel, if it finishes, what will happen to the earth? Well, what petroleum is? Petroleum or a crude oil is a fossil fuel found in Earth's crust. Millions of years ago, animals and plants died and fell to the bottom of the sea. Their remains were covered by the mud. So, when their remains were covered by the mud, layers and layers of mud were formed upon to their bodies. The plants and animals' bodies, layers were formed, and that each layer with time got thick, and eventually that mud, which was at the bottom, and it turned into the rocks and started putting pressure onto the animals and plants, bodies of animals and plants, whatever the remains of them. So because of the pressure and because of the heat, due to the multiple layers, because of the production of heat, the remains of that every plant and animal turned into crude oil or petroleum. So this is how the petroleum is formed. So it is not a process of a day or two or a few years. It is the process of millions of years. So whatever happened millions of years ago, the number of animals, number of plants died, that we are exerting and we are taking out from the earth now. So this process takes a lots and lots of time. Oil rig, the process of extracting or taking out of the petroleum is done by the oil rig. This crude oil cannot float upwards as the rocks are not porous. That means rocks does not simply release everything, so they get trapped there beneath the rocks. So oil rigs are used to draw the oil to the surface. So this is oil rig, what looks like. They put a long pipes into the middle of the sea, and then through those pipes they start sucking up the oil into the machine. So that is the work of an oil rig. Now how does oil rig actually looks like? This is how the oil rigs look like. Between the sea, a big platform is formed, and this is how the work of the oil rig goes on. Multiple number of people are required, workers and engineers are required in order to make this work possible. It is very hard work, it is very dangerous also, but it is very essential because this oil rigs provide us fuel. Now after it has been taken out from the earth, it is dark thick crude oil. It is the mixture of lots and lots of fuels inside it. So in order to separate them, refinery is required. So refinery plant, oil refinery plant looks like this, a factory where all these products from that crude oil or petroleum are separated and different products are formed. So where are these oil refineries located in India? As you can see, oil fields in India are in Panipat, Mathura, Jamnagar, Mumbai, Mangalore, Chennai, Kochi, Vishakhapatnam. Then we go to east, Guwahati and Kolkata and Burani. Everywhere these are all which are marked on the map of India. These all are the places where oil refineries take, the oil refinery industries are there, and that's where oil is refined. And oil rigs are also near that, so oil is exerted from that particular places, and then it is sent to the refinery in order to separate all the products from it. So oil fields in India, one such is the Bombay High, that is off coast of Mumbai and run by ONGC, is the largest producer of oil in India. So ONGC is the largest producer of oil in India, and Bombay High is one of the oil fields. It was first sunk, means it was started in 1974. Mangala area in Rajasthan in 1999. Panna Mukta oil field is yet another oil field in Mumbai. Inside Mumbai, there is one more oil field, that is Panna. Now we are discussing about fuels. Well, let's talk about the prices of the fuels also. With rising demands for fuels, the prices of fuels is also rising, because whenever there is something short in the quantity, and demand is more. When some product quantity is less available but demand is more, in that time the price gets increased, and with the time. So petrol now is approximately 80 rupees per liter, diesel is 73 rupees per liter, and CNG, that is compressed natural gas, is rupees 55 per kg. So these are the prices going on of the different fuels which are used in vehicles nowadays. So what you need to do is you need to find out what is the price in your area it is going. If you live into the different city, prices are decided according to the city also. So in major cities the prices may vary. Somewhere it is petrol, if somewhere it is 80, somewhere it gets 82, somewhere it gets 82 point something, somewhere it is 83 rupees liter. So prices fluctuate every single day of these commodities, because they are very high in demand but are available very less in quantity to all the people. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you understood the first part. I will come back with the second part for this video. Till then, please take care and be safe at your homes. Thank you.